I was asked to do a promotional video for a local feeding scheme, which they could use to try and raise support and funding for this important program. I was curious about where the children lived and decided to dig a little deeper to understand more of the problem. As far as small South African towns go, Thabazimbi, situated in the north of the Limpopo province in South Africa, won't strike you as being out of the ordinary if you are just passing through. What you will notice if you venture out in any direction from the town, however, is the breathtaking scenery and beauty of the natural area that surrounds it. Center pivot irrigation crop farms and game ranching, mining and tourism are the main pillars that support the economy. Hidden amongst all this breathtaking magnificence, however, is another world. World which forces them to the landfill in search of food and items that can be sold to recycling merchants. A world where their very survival depends on what they find during a day of rummaging through the stinking filth amongst the animals and the flies. Welcome to Matikari, an informal settlement adjacent to the town. Most are unemployed here, and the youth spend their days sitting around taking Nyupi, a cheap drug which consists of a mixture of crushed rat poison and HIV antiretroviral tablets that is either smoked or injected. They have no purpose, no future. There is no hope. Many of the children living in Matikari don't have parents and live with extended family members, many of whom are elderly and are struggling to survive themselves, let alone care for the children that have been left in their care. Many households within this community are unable to sustain themselves and rely on feeding schemes from private charity organizations to provide meals for their children. For most, the lunchtime meal will be the only one that they will have that day. As the population grows, so the problem grows, and something has to be done. Dr. Wilhelm Schock, a retired veterinarian, has a passion for Africa and is determined to fix this problem. And he, together with his company, Eco Group Africa, in conjunction with the African Rural Community Development Trust, has developed a plan that can fix this. He understands that education and upskilling are the keys that will unlock the door and set people free from poverty. Dr. Schock has set aside a 12-hectare piece of land which he owns right in the heart of this impoverished area, and it is ideally situated to be the hub of this initiative. There are also a number of farms in the area that were handed to the communities as part of the land claims initiative by the government. Most of these farms have been standing idle and unproductive for years because of a lack of skills, a lack of funding, a lack of proper management, and the lack of an effective business administration. Eco Group Africa's development initiative will address all of these issues, and through consultation with the leadership of the community-owned farms, programs will be implemented that will make these farms productive again and generate income and jobs for the community members. As I stood on top of the landfill watching these people, I wondered what chance there was of them ever having an extraordinary life. What had to happen so they could, at the very least, get off of the landfill and away from the animals and the flies.
The Thabazimbi Feed the Poor scheme that featured in this video feeds hundreds of children every day and provides clothes and moral support. Half of these children suffer extreme neglect and have been abandoned to live with extended family members, most of whom don't even know the relationship. This NPO is registered with the Department of Social Development, but they don't receive any financial assistance from the government. They rely entirely on the generosity and the kindness of the public to help and support them. If you feel that you would like to help them, I have left a link in the description below, and you can get in touch.